season, and Central New Yorkers need to keep a close eye on the storms, not just because of vacation plans, but every once in a while, the remnants, and sometimes the storms themselves can wreak havoc right here. Chief Meteorologist Wayne Mahar explains.
The 2008 hurricane season gets underway in less than 2 weeks on June 1st. I'm sure we all remember these scenes from 3 years ago, the damage left by powerful Hurricane Katrina slamming into New Orleans. Now, Katrina was the costliest and one of the 5 deadliest hurricanes ever in the U.S. New Orleans will never be the same, and neither will parts of Florida after Hurricane Andrew came through back in 1992. Fortunately, here in Central New York, we don't worry about that sort of thing too often, but we still need to be vigilant because just every once in a while, tropical systems do affect us. Do you remember Hurricane Agnes in June 1972 that came ashore and moved north into Pennsylvania and New York? Here is a rare photo of some of the damage. This is the railroad yard in Wilkes-Barre, Scranton, Pennsylvania. Here in New York, we had our own problems, mainly with flooding, especially on the Genesee River in western parts of the state. As you can see by the red coloring of this rainfall map, some parts of western New York had more than a foot of rain. In central New York, right here, 4 to 8 inches of rain fell. In New York State, damage was more than $702 million and 24 people died. So now that we're reminded that, yes, every once in a while a tropical system does in fact reach central New York and can do damage, what does this tropical season look like? Any long-range predictions are tough and subject to change, but the #1 hurricane forecaster in the world, Dr. William Gray out of Colorado State University, has come out with his first prediction for this year. In an average season in the tropical Atlantic, we have 10 named storms, 6 hurricanes, and 2 major hurricanes. Now, the forecast by Dr. William Gray for this year is 15 named storms, 8 hurricanes, and 4 major hurricanes. So, if this were to turn out right, it'll be an above-normal tropical season in the Atlantic and the Caribbean. So when tropical systems form, whether they hit the Caribbean, Gulf Coast, the East Coast, or that rare one that affects us here in central New York, you can depend on our Weather Plus team to be watching it closely and keeping you ahead of the storm.